Alrighty, chicos, welcome Spanish 2 students. So this is a video, week 1, video 1 lecture. So the PowerPoint that we're going to be focusing on, this is going to be the same PowerPoint for the next 3 weeks. So the first slide looks kind of like this, and the title is Spanish 2, Unit 3.1, weeks 1 to 3 PowerPoint. So this is week 1, so this is our focus for this week. These assignments are for the dates April 6th to the 12th. So this week we are focusing on talking about clothing and shopping and personal needs. You're going to be able to say whom things are for and express opinions. So your to-do list is to watch this video lecture, which will be posted right here. You're going to look over slides 4 to 24 and take notes on the required topics. So there'll be little notes like take these notes or write this in your notebook, that kind of a deal. Okay, and again, I am trusting that you are putting everything in your notebook, especially if you're planning on moving to Spanish 3. And these topics will also be on the weekly quiz, okay? So complete the practice activities and worksheets. So this may consist of Quizlets, it might consist of you watching some videos, so on and so forth. It's just an extensive practice. So again, I did provide you guys with a packet. The packet is optional, okay? I will put it on a Google slide where you can actually edit the pages on the packet. So there's none of that scanning of videos and that scanning of a packet and having that kind of trouble to submit it. You can already just edit it on the computer. And then once you feel comfortable with all of the topics we're going to cover this week, you can then take the weekly quiz, okay? Please do not skip over this video lecture, okay? Be here, listen to me for like 5 minutes, and then take the weekly quiz once you feel like you are ready. Again, the weekly quizzes are, of course, no open book, okay? So I say use all your resources, okay? And they are not locked, so that means you can take them and retake them until you get a score that you feel happy with, okay? And I will put that last and final score onto PowerSchool, or on Q when we're done, okay? So again, keep retaking that quiz. You have all the time in the world, okay? All right, so let's finally jump in. So let's go ahead. So we have el abrigo, el chaleco, la falda, el suéter, el traje. So again, some of these words may or may not be review for you, but it's okay. So again, el abrigo, el chaleco, la falda, el suéter, el traje. Las sandalias, la gorra. So we may have heard of el gorro and la gorra. So la gorra is this kind of a hat. El gorro is more of a beanie, more of a winter hat. Okay? So again, las sandalias, la gorra, la pulsera, las botas, el cinturón, el reloj. All right, from the top, las sandalias, la gorra, la pulsera, las botas, el cinturón, el reloj. Okay, la gorra, ¿cierto o falso? Cierto. La falda, ¿cierto o falso? Falso. El abrigo, ¿cierto o falso? Cierto. Las botas, ¿cierto o falso? Cierto. El chaleco, ¿cierto o falso? Cierto. El reloj, ¿cierto o falso? Falso. All right, muy bien. So we have de cuadros. De cuadros. De rayas. De rayas. So for example, I can say, la camisa es de cuadros. The shirt is plaid. La camisa es de cuadros. La camisa es de rayas. La camisa es de rayas. Camisa de rayas, ¿cierto o falso? Cierto. Camisa de cuadros, falso. Abrigo de cuadros, should actually be falso, but if you really look close, it could be cuadros, it could be rayas. Okay, so this is abrigo de cuadros, lo siento. Abrigo de cuadros. Okay, pantalones de rayas, ¿cierto o falso? Cierto. Gorra de cuadros, falso. This is gorra de rayas. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at fit. Okay, so the fit of different clothing, when things fit you, when things are tight, when things are kind of small, when they're too big. Okay, so for example, queda bien. Okay, entonces el traje del chico le queda bien. Okay, queda bien. Okay, la talla es correcta. Entonces, si la talla es correcta, el traje queda bien. Si la talla es incorrecta, queda mal. Okay, so si la talla es incorrecta, queda mal. Right? Queda mal. Pero si la talla es correcta, queda bien. Entonces el traje del chico queda flojo. Okay, el traje del chico queda flojo. Entonces flojo. Queda bien, queda mal y queda flojo. Okay, la talla es incorrecta. El traje del chico queda mal, queda flojo y es la talla incorrecta. Okay. Pero el traje de este chico, la talla es correcta. La talla es correcta, entonces queda bien el traje. Muy bien. All right. Entonces queda apretado, entonces al chico le quedan apretados los zapatos, quedan apretados los zapatos. Okay. Queda bien el zapato de el chico, queda bien, queda bien. So remember, when you try on shoes, you want to make sure that they aren't too pushed up to the front, right? Entonces, one way to test that is to kind of touch your toe, okay? Entonces, queda bien, queda apretado, queda flojo. Okay? Entonces, los zapatos quedan flojos o muy grandes, ¿sí? Muy grandes. Quedan apretados, quedan bien y quedan flojos. So again, if you notice, I add an N when it's more than one. So I can say, la falda queda bien, la falda queda mal. But since we have two shoes, quedan apretados, quedan bien, quedan mal o flojos. Okay. Muy bien, entonces el número de zapato es incorrecto, el número del zapato. Entonces, número shoe size. El número de este chico, de su zapato, es incorrecto. El número del zapato de este bebé, este chico, es incorrecto. Pero el número de este chico, el número de zapato es correcto. Okay. Muy bien. Entonces, let's take a look at different places where you can either shop for clothing or just other types of places to shop at. So we've looked at a few. So you guys know about biblioteca, parque, gimnasio. So I'm going to teach you guys a few different other places to shop or to go to. So you have el almacén o tienda de departamento. I didn't add it on here, but tienda de departamento also works. So these are just your typical department stores like Macy's, Sears, JCPenney is just a big store where you can shop with, tons of different clothes. Okay, we have la farmacia. La farmacia, this should be kind of easy because it's almost like a very similar word. Farmacia, pharmacy, farmacia. La joyería, okay, la tienda de joyería o la joyería. Then we have la librería. 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 So we know that biblioteca means a library, but a librería is actually a bookstore. Okay? We have biblioteca, library. Librería is a bookstore. So don't confuse them, especially if you're a Spanish speaker. Don't confuse them, okay? All right, then we have la zapatería. Entonces, yo compro los zapatos en la zapatería, okay? Yo compro la ropa en el almacén. Yo compro la medicina en la farmacia. Yo compro la pulsera en la joyería. Yo compro el libro en la librería. Okay? Yo compro las sandalias en la zapatería. Yo compro la dona en la panadería. La panadería. Okay? Y just a whole other place where you can shop at, el internet. El internet. All right, muy bien. Let's go ahead and cover vocab very quickly. So I'm going to just go through it really quickly. I'm just going to repeat it. And you can repeat after me or just listen to me, okay? So we have el abrigo, las botas, el chaleco, el cinturón, la falda, la gorra, la pulsera, el reloj, las sandalias, el suéter, el traje. De cuadros, de rayas, estar de moda, el número, la talla, vestirse, cómo me queda, quedar, bien, mal, flojo, apretado. El almacén, la farmacia, internet, joyería, librería, panadería, zapatería. Está abierto, está cerrado. Creo que sí, creo que no. En mi opinión, es buena idea, mala idea. Me parece que encantar, interesar, importar, recomendar. So again, if you did pick up the packet number 2, and if you didn't, that's perfectly fine. Just copy down this vocab into your notebook. If you do have the packet, you can either print out the page and glue it into your notebook, and just make sure it's in your notebook. All right, muy bien. So again, I did put in a vocabulary. This is just another teacher kind of explaining the vocab. And then this is just the like little novella that pops up in the textbook, okay? Then I did put in a practice Quizlet. So again, you can do match, gravity, whatever helps you study best, okay? You can even listen to the little audio. So again, these are the vocab words that you need to know for the weekly quiz, okay? And here are the practice pages. So there are 4 practice pages for this week. So again, the practice pages are on a Google slide. You can just edit them. And again, within 3 weeks, I'm going to post the key, and I want you guys to make your own corrections, okay? It's super important that you are self-grading and realizing where you make your own mistakes, since I'm not there to help you, and I believe that it's better to make a mistake and learn from it, okay? So again, once you feel comfortable with all of these concepts, then you can go back onto the slide and take the weekly quiz, which will be posted here. So again, you can keep retaking the quiz as many times as you'd like, okay? All right, well, I am here. If you have any questions, please email me at any time. I'll try to respond within 24 hours, okay?